Joined by Hofstra Head Coach Joe Mihalich, Juan'ya Green, and Dion Nesmith. We'll start with a comment from Coach Mihalich on the game, and then raise your hands. We'll bring the mic around with for questions.
It's hard to know what to say. I mean, it's a lot of emotional guys in that locker room. You knew probably with the middle of the second half somebody was going to have a broken heart today. Those two teams really just, it had to be a fabulous basketball game to watch. And you knew somebody was going to have a broken heart. Unfortunately, it's us. We asked these kids to leave everything they have on the floor, their heart, their soul, and they did that. And it's hard to stand in front of them and help them realize just how proud you are of them when their hearts are broken and the dream of going to the NCAA tournament's over for Dion and Musa. So, really proud of this team. Really proud of this team. We had chances to win it. We had chances to lose it. It just in the end, it came down to one shot.
Questions? Raise your hand. Bring them around. Right here. Right here in front. Okay.
Juan'ya, I could tell that you like the challenge of going against the best player in the conference. Tell us about how you just enjoy playing against Marcus each game in this series.
Just my competitive nature, gets me fuel before the game, but I just try to do everything I can to make my team win.
Coach, just a comment on Dion's effort out there today. I know he fouled out, but playing defense throughout the game on Marcus and the 20 points as well, the effort.
I mean, how can you, who played harder than him? I mean, there are a lot of guys out there played their heart and soul out, but no one more than Dion. Maybe some guys matched it, but no one more than Dion. And clearly, that's why if we'd have pulled that off and stopped them on that last possession, to have won it with key guys on the bench who had fouled out, it would have been made that all the more remarkable. So, but Dion's a coach's dream. I mean, and we're better when he's in the game, and he makes his teammates better. And without him on the floor, it was hard to do a lot of things we wanted to do. A lot of things on offense was hard to do.
For Juan'ya, I know that Nichols was the main guy on Thornton on the last play, but naturally everybody sucks to him. How shocked were you to see him kick it to the guy in the corner for that shot?
Well, in the huddle, we just told everybody not to help off and just try to make him drive, but he helped off a little bit and got a wide open shot. Just knocked it down.
Dion, as Coach alluded to, you're a huge factor in the game today, but once you fouled out, can you just talk about your thoughts while sitting on the bench, not being able to be out there and to continue helping your teammates?
My thought process of the game wasn't over. I had full trust in my teammates to pull a win out, and I was just rooting my heart out for them to get it done.
In the back.
Joe, you kind of alluded to this in your opening statement, but how difficult was it to kind of convey to the guys how proud you were of them, progress they made? A couple months ago, this team was skidding, and to have come up with a performance like this in the last 3 weeks, were you able to kind of put that into words, or is that something for a week or two down the road?
I hope I can get myself together and make some sense. I don't think I made my sense in the locker room just now. Because it's hard to. It's such an emotional time. It's our hearts are broken. So it is hard to realize that now. But we're a team that's playing for championships now, and that's what we want to be. And I guess we'll never know because we won't be here tomorrow. But we play like a championship game today, like a championship team today.
Another right here.
For Juan'ya, you guys lost the 9-point lead at the end of regulation. How tough was it to come back and get another lead in that first overtime, and even after Dion had fouled out?
Just me and my teammates fighting the whole game. No matter if we're down or we're up, we're gonna play till the clock run out.
Dion, you've made a couple stops in your collegiate career. Just now with Hofstra, would you rather go out with any other group of guys in any program?
No, I love my teammates, man. These guys had my back from day one. These guys they gave me everything I got. When I went out with the fouls, they just picked me up on the bench. Said, "Don't worry about it. We're gonna stay in this. We're gonna win this game." And I wouldn't trade these guys for anyone in the world.
Just for Juan'ya, for the guys coming back next year, how do you think this is going to motivate you guys in the next 11 months to get back here and get through the regular season, get back to have a chance to play for the tournament title again?
Should motivate us. We should always remember this feeling. When the game comes next year, we should play much harder and not make mistakes.
Great.
For Dion, I know you're leaving now, but can you describe the transformation that this team has gone through to get to this point, and where you see them headed in the future?
Now we're a team that we expect to win every game, no matter who we play on the schedule, and I see that not changing at all. I see that the guys on this team are going to learn from this experience, and some of the games we lost this year, they shouldn't lose next year. And I'm just going to be watching the whole way, hoping they get it done next year.
All right.
Coach, just your perspective on the same thing down here. Your perspective on the same thing. Team program hasn't won many games in the last 3 years. Prior to this, now you've gotten to 20 wins. Obviously, now may not be the time to reflect on that, but you're pointed in the right direction. Just your thoughts on that?
Yeah, there's no question. It just makes it hurt all the more right now. But we ain't going anywhere. We got a great group of guys coming back, and as much as this hurts, it'll be an experience that'll make these guys better and stronger and tougher, and like we said a couple times already, more motivated.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.